This is the building class organized by Bremet Company Limited. My name is Lawrence Adam Akmonoku. I shall be your tutor. You can always catch us online around 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. You can call us on 0241645413 and we can schedule an online class. Okay, so we'll be looking at the taking of sheet. The taking of sheet. Yes, so the taking of sheet is basically the calculations we do that are behind the scenes. Okay, so that comes before we the bill of quantities for presentation. Today we will look at substructure, site preparation. So before you start with the taking of sheet, you first have to put in your project, the project name, then you can come to the dates so that you can always refer for reference sake. Okay, yeah, so the site preparation. Now when we look at the drawings, we have the length and then the breadth. That is the entire length and the breadth of the building, the size of the building. So we take the length and breadth, then we add 2000 because we are preparing the site. We add 2000, that is about 2 meters, so that we can have space for setting out and mixing of concrete and mortar and blocks and all other things. So that's why we add the 2000 millimeters. Also 2 meters. It's at your discretion. You can choose to add any other uh, length. So we add 2000 to the length, we add 2000 to the breadth as well. So when you look at the drawings, you can see the breadth as 9.15, the length as 16.95. Now we have 18.95 for the length, and the breadth we have 11.150. Now let's look at the sections or the columns in the taking of sheet. We have the first column, the second column, the third column, and then the fourth column. That's the bigger column, the bigger space where we have what we have written there. The first column is the timesing column. It is used for timesing, for number of amounts that you have or a number of components. The second column is called the dimensioning column. And the third column is called the squaring column. And the fourth column, that's the bigger column, is called the description column or the waist. So it describes your quantities, and then you can also work the waste, like what we've done there. Yes, what we've done there, they are all waste calculations. Okay, so now we go forward to the clearing of the site. We have 18.95 by 11.15. You multiply, then you get your 211.3 square meters. Now you refer to the SRM7 site preparation, and you can see the descriptions there as follows: clear sites of all vegetation, rake to heap, and burn on site. So we simply write our area there, 211.3 meters squared, and we underline it twice. Now we move to the removal of topsoil. We know we have our length to be 16.95, and then we add our spread. The spread is the foundation breadth. Okay, so we have the block work. In other videos you can get it better. We have the block work, and then we have the foundation spread. So you add a spread of 150 on both sides of the length. So 150 times 2, that makes 300 plus 16.95. Okay, that makes 17.250. Now we come to the breadth. We have 9,150. Then we add the spread, that is same 2 by 150 to make 300 plus 9, 9,150 to make 9,450. Now look at the what we've written, the add block work. Sometimes when you get the measurement from the center, when you have the we didn't use the measurements from the center, we used the measurements from the external dimensions. When you use from the center, that is where you add the block work of 75 mm. Okay, so now we are coming to the calculation for the excavation of the topsoil. We have 17.25 and we have 9.45. We multiply to get the area. We have 163.01 meter square. So our description goes as: excavate oversights, average 150 mm to remove topsoil to reduce the levels.